Most people will do whatever it takes to protect themselves and loved ones from harm. One simple step we each can take to protect ourselves and our families is to make sure we're up to date with our immunizations. I'm Everett James, Secretary of the Pennsylvania Department of Health. Immunizations are not just for children. At different stages in our adult life, they play a vital role in protecting us against serious diseases like meningitis and influenza. Vaccines are safe and effective. Because of our busy schedules and misinformation about vaccines, it's a step many of us are reluctant to take. But it can save your life. And at certain life moments, your immunization can save the lives of others.
You need your toiletries?
In 2002, I met my husband, David. I had a son already, but we knew we wanted to expand our family, so we began looking into adoption.
We have been in the adoption process for about 1.5 years now.
Yeah, Agra's 110 and Pune's the same weather we're having here.
We started out the process looking for a baby, and someone had sent around an email saying that these 3 children needed to be adopted, and we were eligible because they're a sibling group. They're considered to be special needs. We opened up the pictures and fell in love, and that was that. We just started the process. As part of our preparation for India, we need to have several recommended travel vaccinations. And in order to do that, we're going to go to a local hospital, and they'll provide us with our vaccinations, some of which are shots and others are oral medications that you have to start just a couple weeks before to make sure that you're fully immunized for travel.
Hi, I'm Lou Ann Stein. I'm a travel nurse at Holy Spirit Hospital. I'm just standing here.
The 3 vaccinations we need before we travel are typhoid, hepatitis A, and, of course, malaria pills.
And the little fatty part of your arm, one's going in the muscle. Don't worry.
I'm actually sweating. I'm always nervous about getting any kinds of shots, but the truth of the matter is that the vaccination is never as bad as the disease that you're trying to avoid.
You know, it's a couple seconds of discomfort or typhoid, so yeah, I'll take the shot.
As nervous as we might be about getting shots, we know that that's all part of the process for travel, and my excitement is much more so than any of my anxiety about getting shots.
Okay, who's next?
It's quite a roller coaster. Trying to be patient while we wait for the phone call.
I'm about to take my last typhoid pill. She told me to.
How do you have to take your typhoid pill?
Gotta take it with cold water, with ice in it, and with no food, and I can't eat for an hour after I take it.
Okay, why don't you do that?
Well, when we get the call to travel, I'm ready to just drop whatever it is I'm doing and begin preparation to leave for India.
Oh my gosh!
What?
We got it!
We got
We have it. I have an email here from Bethany. Oh, look, and we're on camera too. Oh my gosh, look at this. We got it, we got it.
What's it say?
Oh my gosh, it says you have ICPC approval. I just notified you that you received ICPC approval.
And on the last day of school,
you can
too.
start making travel plans, and I'll talk to Rajiv to see when he's available. He usually emails families directly when confirming the travel plan,
We
so I'll
got
get his
that.
permission. Congratulations. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a 9-hour time difference, but India is a world away from the country we left behind.
So this is the big day, huh?
We're leaving
It's
our hotel at
about
6 o'clock in the
6
morning.
o'clock. Yeah, 6
We are
o'clock.
so excited. We've been up since 2.
I've done everything I can to prepare myself physically for this journey, but nothing has prepared my heart for this final stop in our trip.
We only need the one suitcase.
Can you believe it? 18 months of waiting, and we're finally here.
Every bit of planning and preparation has all come down to this.
Okay.
Finally, we meet them. Prem, our oldest,
Oh, he's the character.
Mahesh, the baby, and our beautiful daughter, Jyoti.
We have been waiting so long to meet you. Are you all scared?
Everything leading up to this moment was worth it. The paperwork, the shots, the exhaustion.
As nervous as we might be about getting shots, we know that that's all part of the process.
I love them so much. It's like they've been my kids forever.
You never know where life's going to lead you. It may take you somewhere unexpected, like Angie's trip to India to find the children she'd been looking for. I'm Paul Offit, a pediatrician specializing in infectious diseases. But it's not just children who need to have their immunizations up to date. Throughout our adult lives, there will be times when, like Angie, we too will need vaccines.
I'm graduating from high school this year. It's going to be a year of changes, and I feel like my entire life is waiting for me.
Okay, picture time.
I went to Susquehanna Township High School, and I was involved in a lot of clubs there and extracurriculars, and I ended up being salutatorian of our class.
This is one of the few times that you have the opportunity to really be thrown into a new environment, and it's just really exciting, and you can completely change and do things that you've never been able to do before.
Life is a journey that we all must take. However, the path one chooses is what determines the true merit of one's life.
Graduation was the beginning of a new chapter, and I'm just looking forward to things in the future.
Shannon is the class of 2009 salutatorian and will attend Lafayette College.
In order to get prepared for college, I have to take placement tests, hand in all my forms, go to orientation, and get immunized.
Shannon?
Well, I'm going to the doctor's office to get a routine physical for college, and then afterwards I'm going to get immunized for meningitis.
I'm not nervous about getting shots, and even if I was, my dad is with me to provide support and do all the paperwork.
So you've got the meningitis.
Yes, sir. Okay, just relax your arm. Ready? Okay.
Every year, there are reports of meningitis outbreaks at college campuses around the country, and now I'm protected.
Yep, that's it.
With only 1 week until I leave for college, it's nice to know that I've done everything I need to do, and I can relax with a night out.
So, Shauna, are you excited to go to college?
Yes, Mother.
Yeah?
I'm excited to go to college.
You ready?
I'm the oldest, so this is the first time they're going to have somebody leave the house, and so I think it'll be hard for them at the beginning, but I think they'll get used to it. I finally made my decision, and I'm going to Lafayette College, which is in Easton, Pennsylvania, and right now I'm going to major in chemical engineering.
It'd be nice to see you advance to the next level and gain your independence.
Since the day I graduated, almost everything has been about getting ready for college.
I think that might be my room right there.
From getting immunized to saying goodbye to family and friends. But today is the day, and I'm ready.
It'll be sad to leave, like my mom, my dad, and my brother, but I'm definitely ready to go.
Students across the country contract meningitis at an alarming rate every year. Yet all it would take to stop this disease is a simple shot, just like the one Shannon got. Now she's protected. Vaccines protect college students and young adults like Shannon, but what about people whose immune systems are weakened by age or illness?
I live with my nephew David with his family, his wife and 4 daughters.
Mary.
I've lived here for 9 years at the end of August.
Mary lived in Trevorton, which is about an hour and 15 minutes north of here. She lived with David's mother for many years, and when she passed away, Mary lived on her own for about 10 years. As she got a little bit older, and as the girls got a little bit older, I needed help here, and we were also concerned about some health issues that Mary had, so we asked her to move in with us.
I'm 94 years old, and I see the doctor about every 5 months. I'm very healthy compared to other people that I see in my age.
What do you think, Mary?
What?
Did you like the story?
Deciding to have Mary live with us was really not that hard for us. When we were looking to move to a bigger house, we always assumed that she would move in, so we always were looking for a house that would have enough bedrooms to accommodate her. And so it was an easy decision to have her move in with us.
I like that.
All these pendants. We've been very fortunate that Mary has been very healthy. We've been fortunate that the whole family has been very healthy.
Everyone around me, they get the shots, and I get it every year.
With the girls still in school, we have concerns about germs that they may bring home. The younger girls had all their shots updated. Janellen will have to get hers soon, too.
I don't want to get a shot.
Don't be nervous. If you tense up, that'll make it worse. Just relax and breathe.
If I relax, it won't. It shouldn't hurt as much, I hope.
Exactly. We got our vaccinations this week, and it went very well. Ellen's afraid of shots, but she did fine. She got her meningitis shot, and we got our flu shots. We get these shots to protect ourselves. We're a very active family and very busy, but also to protect David's aunt who lives with us. She's 94.
Is the left arm okay? Sure. Okay.
It's very important to get your immunizations and make sure your vaccinations are up to date. When you have somebody in your home that's older and may be compromised, we want to protect them, and so it's very important that you get these vaccinations.
There, see, she did good. You have to thank her.
David's oldest daughter, Elaine, is getting married this fall, and I'm going to try to stay healthy.
I would also like to thank everybody for coming. I know it means a lot to Elaine to see everybody here and help celebrate this with her.
It's a wedding that's coming up in October, and now that's starting already being busy.
It was always the plan to have Mary come and live with us. She's very important to us. We love her, and she does a lot for us.
So how you doing?
Okay.
To stay protected and to protect her, it's important to have the vaccinations.
Mary is healthy, and her family knows that by getting immunized, they're not only protecting themselves, but they're also protecting their aunt. Not everyone's as lucky. And in the next case, it takes not just the family, it will take the whole village to protect him.
My name is Richard Shepard. I'm 51 years old. Right now in my life, I have 2 sets of cancer.
How you doing?
Hang in there. I have prostate cancer, and I have something called multiple myeloma.
They found that he had elevated protein in his blood. So when his numbers went up, they watched it, and then the next 3-month period, they watched it and it had almost doubled. And they were quite concerned. And they said that at this point, probably in another year, year and a half, you're going to need to have some kind of treatment.
I'm feeling all right. My hands are feeling good.
Worse than they were this morning? We were just paralyzed. We didn't know what to do. The big C, the word you always fear your whole life, cancer. For a while, we couldn't even talk about it. And then we had to just sit down and just try to figure out a plan.
Over the course of the past month, I've been going to appointments for the breather, for x-rays, and trying to be a candidate for stem cell.
Now we're working at the University of Penn, and we hope to just this week that when we get there, he has passed all of his preliminary tests, and they will set us up with a schedule for a stem cell transplant.
And make that you got the typhus for me.
When we see the doctor this Thursday, we're praying that his response is that Rich has passed all 4 of the preliminary tests, and at that time we will sit down and plot out his schedule for his stem cell transplant.
Yeah, you did good. I told you would make it.
When we went down to the University of Pennsylvania and met with Dr. Vogel, and he laid out a plan for us, it was the first time in a year someone had offered us a sense of hope. This stem cell transplant is going to give us a future that 6 months ago we didn't know if we were going to have. And we just feel as though our life is going to be wonderful. We're really excited about our future.
My hope is to get better, actually get the cancer out of my system. I still feel I have a long road to travel on, but I know it's all for the best.
Once he goes into the transplant program, they're going to accelerate his treatment, which is going to make him much more vulnerable. And we've been so careful over these past few months, but it's really imperative that I not get sick. I know I need to have an H1N1 flu shot as soon as they're ready, or 2 if need be, and I need to have a seasonal flu shot. All of that to protect Rich, because Rich will not be able to get either this year. I can protect him somewhat, but there are people like Rich who need to be protected by everyone, even him just going from here to the doctor's office. It's so important that everybody in our community and everybody in society is immunized for people like Rich who can't immunize themselves. Looking back over a very difficult year with a lot of highs and lows, we see a wonderful end to this journey. And we'll just be an example of what perseverance and hope can bring.
We're done.
As you have seen, there are moments in life where immunizations are vital to your health and the health of those around you. If enough adults take the right steps, they will not only be protecting themselves, they'll also be helping the community at large by preventing the spread of disease across the country and around the globe. So protect yourself and your family. Get immunized.